Alrighty, hello there, welcome back to Transport Fever 2, this is America Island. In case you don't know, America Island is a project of mine where I pretend I transform this tropical island right here, into a replica, in my imagination, of the American lifestyle. So here we have New York City, and over there we have other things. We just connected up New York City to Chicago via a express high-speed passenger service. The other point of this whole series, in case you have not been here before, is to make a loop line. Here's the loop line. This is the loop line. We are currently working on it. A lot of trains are currently not happy with what I've done because they don't know where they are. We're going to figure that out, but why don't we just go ahead, press play. I'll press play and I'll try to catch up to this train in the tunnel. Let's go. I press play. No path. Interesting. This train has no path, yet it went half the way. Right, so let's upgrade its path. Where is the problem? There's a little problem somewhere. Would it be here? Would it be here? No path. I'm just going to tell it to go backwards and then forwards, and hopefully... No, it still thinks it has no path. Well, that's an opening to this episode. That's quite an opening. Are you sure? Yes. Wow, yeah, of course. Not even electrified over here. Oh, that's because I did some fixing while you were not watching between episodes. Still no path. I did do some improvements. Clearly, I have not fixed much. I have just caused more problems. I will show you what I fixed, though. It's probably right here. I expanded this here, Chicago. Hold up. It's doing its thing. Hold up. Patience. Alright, there goes the train. Also need to do this U-turn here, this turnaround. So what appeared to have happened last episode when I so gloriously showed you my remodel, and then we spent the whole episode on pause. Oh my lord, that's a dirty tram. That is one dirty tram. You hear that? That's a dirty tram. Let us not characterize this era as the only era of our gameplay. For instance, in the glorious episode before, I actually failed to notice that by upgrading each side one time, you can see it here, there's an old platform and a new platform. Well, by sticking on one on each end, from this end and this end, I had my cargo stop. It was in fact too short. It wasn't even the full 320, forgive me. So I had to do some, let me just show you the measuring stick here. This is what we do. We pull out the station. As you can see, 320 has to go under both bridges. And that's what I did off camera. And I spent about, let's see, $3 to $5 million trying to sort out these bridges. How do you like these bridges? I have really worked on these bridges. They look good. They have a nice slope. The station is underneath both of these bridges. One is steel, one is stone. We have a pillar here, kind of central, which is nice. I also worked on these tunnels, making these tunnels all parallel on this end. Here's our train depot with a nice little arc to go under. It's all beautiful over here. Isn't this nice? Very beautiful. If you live here, there's a lot of pollution. Let me get you that information right away. And on this end, we had to extend the stations all the way pretty much into this cliff. But then you have a nice... Oops! Oh, that's not good. Right. It may look a bit bumpy, I'm not gonna lie. That track to me looks a bit bumpy, but you never know with... Oh boy, everything's a little bit bumpy here. But I mean, the worst thing you could do right now is start changing it. So we're just gonna... Because it's in a tunnel, we have to actually... See, it looks connected, but you know what? That's a lie. And we're gonna lose that beautiful entrance. No, we're not. We're doing it right. But we're not going to edit, we're not going to spend this whole episode editing. Right, I see what you're doing. You're causing us a bit of delayed tunnel there, and that's not good. Yep, it's up to here that you want it. Is it really up to there? I'm not even sure, but guess what? We'll figure it out here in just 2 seconds for you. Yeah, I'm sure that's it. Once you connect up the second one. Okay, that's not perfect. That's definitely not as nice as the other side. You've gone and electrified it too. Oh, the details of this game are just... Okay, let's not electrify this track, because you don't need to electrify it at the moment. We're just waiting for our train to arrive, actually. You know why we're hanging out here, right? Our high-speed train. Here it comes, here it comes. Calm down. We're gonna ride it all the way back to New York, because I'm actually excited about this mission. Now, I wonder if the loop line here is behaving. Albuquerque, Denver Exchange, go on platform 2. I had to edit a few. Here comes our train. Get on board. I had to edit pretty much all the loop line cities again between episodes because I think it's nicer to just look at it like this, really. But you never know. So let's get on board. We're heading through the tunnel. That's sort of... What's the key here? There's a little bit of bumps in here. Ooh, you did not see those bumps. Let's go inside the cabin for a little bit here. Let's go inside this here cabin, see how the people are doing, and then we're going to look out the window. We haven't ridden a train. Oh boy, there's nobody in here. But wow, you guys each got a chair like that? Are you serious? You just put some home furniture in here? What's wrong with y'all? Alright, well there's probably nobody on board. But we gotta take this beautiful bridge. Crossing Route 66 over here. This is kind of the start of Route 66. From here you can go all the way to Los Angeles, and then going that way. Let's cross here out. Careful the pole, the pole. Alright, perfect. On this side you got a beautiful view of Lake Michigan. I still wonder if there are people inside this train. Now we're at 50 miles per hour here. Let's go back in the train, see how fast we can actually get it. Oh boy, traveling around this train is a bit tricky. Here's a gentleman. There is a gentleman for you here. Now there is quite some X-ray vision around here, but yeah, this might be a mod. I don't know why it's giving us such weird resolution inside the train. On the outside, it looks fantastic. That is fantastic. I'm glad we went with electric here, and I'm glad we chose this color diligently last episode. Because any other color would make me, what would it make me? You go ahead and you insert there whatever you think it would make me. That's a long train, and how many people we got on board? 5 people. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You probably got 2 cars to yourself if you're on this train right now, which is quite fun. Play some hide and seek. And over here we have a few tunnels that start around these areas. Oh, don't hit the mountain! Oh! Okay, we went through the mountain, but we were trying to avoid it a bit. Right, if we just keep raising ourselves, sort of avoiding all the mountains here, you'll see that these tunnels are nice and short and sweet. Over there we had that crossing, a dirt road crossing that I maintained. Up here as well we have a dirt road crossing, although it seemed that that one was between Cleveland and Chicago. That's an actual, that one is used by passengers. Over here it's a industrial one, so this one's not as exciting. When the train does come through town, now here's our train. We are spending a lot of time on this, but look, I can't even get it to fit in my screen. Are we almost in New York here? Yeah, we are. So coming up on New York here. Through another tunnel. We went big with tunnels, I'll give you that much. We went big. Right underneath this machinery, I believe, factory, which not seen much action. But you can bet now that I put this passenger... Okay, we're underground here. We have pretty much made it to New York, so it's... I'm gonna just like set my shot up here for the arrival. Here comes the train. We didn't actually check its top speed, but it came rolling in here. I think the top speed is... Well, we'll find out eventually, but how many people are waiting here? Look at that, 10 people. That's not a lot. Well, the good news is that it's functional, and it will pick up passengers. Let's put our HUD back in flared up mode. Wow, this, I think this train is too long for the track. Did you not see that? Manage vehicle. Modify. 308 meters. Why would you be too long for the track here? Don't tell me I've got another passenger terminal that's not long enough? No, it's fine here. Is it fine here? 320. This is our 240, so no, we are clearly fine here. I don't know what that was. Now, we really have to go and fix the rest of our trains before we lose too much money. Our delivery loop line is reporting problems. Is it because both these trains are on the wrong... waiting for free path. Delivery north loop. Okay, so you need to find a way to you have a way. You merge here. We shouldn't be doing that, first of all, because you'll be waiting forever. Alright, can we put a one-way signal here? I'm scared of putting one-way signals at this current stage in the game because there are so many trains randomly throughout the tracks. It's probably a signal that's messing us up anywho. Right. There must be a piece of track missing somewhere. Another one-way signal, I suppose, would do the trick. Not too sure about that. Why are you merging here? No, no merging. There you go. That's one problem. I think that'll solve that. They're just stuck, and they're stuck because of this feller here. No path. Train East Coast time. Let us set up a temporary line here because this is not working for us. Grand Central Station. Let's do Grand Central Station to Boston. That way, at least you'll go out of my way. Are we going to send all the trains to Boston? No path. No path to Boston? Yeah, that would actually be accurate. We need to get you off this track here. Temporary junction. Don't get upset. It's going to be disgusting. It is very, very disgusting. But the train is moving. And now we have to fix the cross-country line, which still goes to New York. Manage line. Oh, okay, it's happy with none of it. It's not having it. Alright. Not having none of it, eh? How many trains we got on this line? One train. Right, at this current point, we are going to make the blue train do a Denver to Bay City hop. Denver to Bay City hop. Yeah, you got that right. It's going to bring people from the West Coast temporarily on just on its own little short track. That should work until we upgrade it or figure out something. Now, can it find its path? This is the blue train, right? No path. Go backwards. So you'll find the path if you just go backwards here. That's not interfering with any other line. Brilliant. So for a little bit, the passengers are going to have to figure out where it is they want to go. Rolling into the station at 85 miles per hour. And there are 45 people waiting to take it. Alright, what about if the train to Bay City and Denver came to Chicago and transferred to New York City? That's good. Upper Bay City, Denver Exchange, Chicago. On its own track. Yeah, brilliant. And now you're making use of your own resources. Now there's only one train, but it wants to... And thankfully there's no signals making this an unusable track, but eventually we're going to need to have U-turn in it, aren't we? Somewhere here in Chicago, you want some U-turn in? Not ideal. Definitely not ideal, but we're going to do it right in between here. That's a nice place for some junctions. One-way signal might be good if we just put one here for now. Where is it? Where's our junction? There it is. It's our junction, and the blue line now needs to, in Denver on the way back, go to platform 4, and you're jolly happy. There you go. You're happy. Meanwhile, okay, you're heading back that way now. Wow, we're going to have a bit of a sunk cost here, just setting everything up. I love how Chicago has resources waiting here. Now this city, Portland, I've always wanted to rename it and I haven't done it. Well, welcome to episode 41. We're going to call it Milwaukee. Well, the people of Portland right now are screaming at me, but guess what? I haven't connected anything to your city, so what are you complaining about? I haven't showed you any attention anyway. Here, you want a city? We'll put you here. between Seattle and Anchorage. No, you'd have to put on the other side. Right here, Portland. Right near the port. Do you want all this pollution? Is this what you want? That's what they want. We'll build a little failing city over here. Portland. No, just kidding. It's not failing. Just calm down. Bam. Crazy. That's crazy what you just did. I hope they don't want oil. No, they don't. Alright, Portland. I'm being crazy. This should not be happening. Why are you placing cities? You know. That's what I do. What I want to do here, I wanted to put a truck stop for oil. I want to get everybody crazy about oil in this game. Wherever there's oil, I'm going to be there. That's it. That's it. I've decided. Just a short oil line here. Is there even a truck stop in Chicago? Probably not. Probably, definitely not. Well, you're going to need one here. What about right there? It's quite a nice place. You're removing a lot of buildings. Yeah, I don't care. Perfect. Another truck stop in Chicago might do a good trick for us. Trick? Is that the word? I mean, at this point, I'll have one line doing deliveries, and on the way back, sort of on the way back, picking up stuff there, bring it back to the truck stop. Is there a problem? Why are you not showing up on my screen? Alright, we'll call you the truck, Chicago, Milwaukee. A long name, delivery. Delivery. Sometimes you have to spell it out. No, you don't. Sometimes you do have to spell it out, I'm afraid. There you go. Actually, forget this. Forget this, guys. Forget this. Forget I ever did this. We're gonna have one delivering to Chicago. Just one. And the other line, where are you here? You're in the truck section. That's not truck section. Truck section. Truck delivery. Denver delivery. Chicago, Milwaukee delivery. Okay, there's no order into which I put things, which is bad. This one is gonna not go to Adam Street. You're just gonna go straight up there to Park Street and Milwaukee East. That's better. That's a lot better. You didn't name the other line, but calm down. What is this, a tram depot? Do we have a truck depot anywhere here? Route 66. No. Surprisingly, we don't. We have no depots for vehicles in the nearby surroundings, so why not place one? Chicago has finally got some vehicles coming to it. And by vehicles, I mean road vehicles. Where could you put it? I'm trying to look for somewhere nice to put it. Let's put it here. On this here connector road. To give it a purpose. Just kidding. It has a purpose already, but I'll give it more purpose. Is it crooked? No, it's fine. Doesn't matter. I wouldn't spend half the game on it, even if it was crooked. That's who I am now. I'm a changed man. Alright, tanker truck. Bam. How about... Well, we'll set 1, 2, line 3, which I didn't name. Okay, remember that. We'll buy, let's see, 10. We'll buy 10 for the other line. That's crazy, right? That's pretty crazy. Chicago, Milwaukee delivery. Because I'm hoping they'll bring some oil back to Chicago, and everybody will be happy. I mean, many people might be happy. Somebody might be happy. Right, where's our train? Maybe it's doing high speed right now. No, it's accelerating, but it only has, okay, it's 25% full. It has 66 people on board. I'm gonna bet you this is gonna pick up. We should get started on our Los Angeles station if we have the money. You have $13 million. Yeah, but at the same rate, I fixed a lot of trains. Vehicles reporting problems, no path. Ah, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. Why is there no path here? Because where are you even heading? You're not even on the right side of the thing. Train 1 is Train East Coast Line. Train East Coast Line goes to Boston. Just turn around. Train, turn around. I'm going to turn all these trains around. Hopefully that does something. This train is reporting no path. You're in Dallas. You're on the wrong side. Perfect. That's a simple one. Requires me to build stuff, but you know, you're not even. We'll make you electric. Why not? But this is not for everybody. This is just for you. Yeah, it's for everybody. Okay. Next thing, we're heading to LA, right? But we don't want to. We don't want to. No path. Which one? We don't want to leave all these trains losing us money. All right. So you need to. You probably need to turn around. No, you're just here. What train number are you? Are you important? You are 22 years old. And on this plan we have 22. Train 17 is the one I'm going to sell. Sorry. How much money did I make there? 37,000. Okay, peanuts. Peanuts. Now all these people are waiting for what? Loop line trains. Yeah, perfect. Our loop line is picking up. The airport here is doing great. I just need to double check all these things. Yeah, now the traffic to Atlanta really picked up. But New York City is actually not my most profitable airport, surprisingly. One of the lines makes 400,000, New Orleans doesn't. And LAX JFK actually doesn't make too much money. It might have something to do with the plane I chose, I don't know. But in any case, they're all profitable. At least a bit. All my plane lines are profitable. Tram lines, most of them are not profitable, but New York City is profitable. There's 177 and 122,000 here in New York City. Washington Blue Line is profitable. Red and Yellow Line are not profitable. May have put too many trams on this Yellow Line. I got too eager. Well, because there's no passenger line now coming to... Yeah, wait a second, there is... Loop line comes here. Okay, we're going to let it sort itself out. Last check here for New York City. How many people got on that train? 94 people. There we go. So that's double the last time we were around. And we're going to need to put more loop line trains, but first, are we ready to upgrade / build a train? I think we could upgrade it here. I think we have enough room here. Configure. Let's see if we have enough room here. It would be nice. Definitely would be nice to have an upgraded station in California. 1, 2, 3, and a fourth one out here. And we are as good as barbecue chicken. Are we going to be as good as barbecue chicken, everybody? Look at that, we can build it under the bridge as well. What do we do here? Do we build it under the bridge? I don't know. Why not? Because you're going to wreck the bridge. That's exactly why. But I just want to double check here the length before we invest in all this, because we're doing this live and nobody likes to upgrade stuff live. To 320 meters, so you're still not long enough. Good thing you checked. You are still not long enough. Well, I'm glad they're letting us build under this bridge. Excuse me? Not letting me build under this bridge anymore? Of course it's not. Okay, I'll be back. This is probably going to be a tremendous effort.
Alright, well the first thing I guess I decided was to remove the platforms being the older version of platform, and I thought that, well, perhaps Los Angeles does deserve a Art Deco 1920s platform along with a 1920s building and proper... Actually, I kind of made the station look a lot nicer, and then of course you run into the problem with the road not fitting, so there goes the bus stations and the tram stations and all that. Then, reconnect everything up, and we're pretty much all set here. What am I doing here? I don't even know. I guess extending the cargo platform. Was that part of the plan? I hope that was part of the plan, because it's done.
Fantastic! We are back here in normal live mode, and we have done a pretty good job here. The only thing I would say is clearly I've learned a lesson here, and that's that when you upgrade too many stations at once, you don't really know what you're doing, do you? And then it becomes very confusing, and it's easy to make mistakes. However, here in Los Angeles, I don't know what I'm doing right now. I'm trying to make it all the same level of upgrade, I suppose. I suppose we were going to have a fast train over there, but it was never really profitable. But who knows, maybe now that we're going to send... Let's press play. I think we're good here. Right, we're going to send the long high-speed service down to Los Angeles. It's going to be fantastic here. I mean, the city's already sprouting into quite a lively city. It's always been in the top. But now, and look at that, we already have 122 people trying to go that way. That's actually pretty good. They're trying to get on the airplanes, I believe. Here's a plane. Oh look, there's a plane. Very interesting. I'm looking more for the statistics here. 465, so it's actually a baby city compared to the 1,000 people of Chicago. Alright, all we have left to do here is connect up. Do we just, should we just, oh, you're gonna do a dedicated line here or no? Yeah, I'm very excited. I forgot what we're doing. Clearly, we were heading for Bay City. But it's not gonna stop there, is it, right? We're just gonna go through Bay City. You might be wondering, why on earth would I just rush through Bay City? Because I will rebuild Bay City Station as well. This is the grand era, the 1947 era, whatever that may be. The baby boomers, that's what's happening. They're having babies, and there's a lot of people to put on trains. Now this is not going as bad as if you're upgrading the station. Upgrading the railroad is decent. You call everything decent, even if it's not decent. But I'm telling you, it's decent. Now, the speed around this corner might not be decent, but we're just gonna ignore that for just a moment until we're really happy with what we have. Then we're gonna start probably pulling it apart. No, we shouldn't be doing that. Well, you do realize that people share this track, right? So now, I bet you could put one of those really fast trains. It's not limited, it can go slower speeds as well. So maybe we should have it stop in Bay City, but I mean, I do not want to upgrade more platforms, please. Please protect me from upgrading platforms. This one. Electrify. Electrify everything. I don't know, this train is electric, so you need to electrify everything. Why is it doing it in small pieces? I want it to do it in huge pieces. I guess it's whatever's in your camera, actually. That's interesting. Probably false, but very interesting, nevertheless. And then we have this platform, which is not electrified. Might as well electrify it. Right, here we are. We are back, doing exciting things. Well, no, I mean, we can literally send this train. If we do this, just check. Everything is high speed. Brilliant. All we got to do is electrify you. How many more segments we got? We got about one segment here and one segment up ahead. Which is not a lot of segments. That's a decent amount of segments. Is it decent? Yes, it is decent. Now, look at this. We have a train. We have both oil trains. Oh boy, see, this is why this line here may or may not be making us money, because trains do have to stop for trains doing merging. It's kind of the worst, but, you know, what are you gonna do? We don't need that piece of track. We need to make sure everything is high speed here. Everything is high speed. Everything is electrified. Everything is electrified. Alright, so just this last piece of track. Oh, you just realized you broke a tunnel here and you didn't fix it. Excellent. Good realization. Better now than 5 years from now, right? Tracks. Build tracks. Regular tracks, no catenary. We just want to connect up this poor little tunnel that was all forgotten about. There's probably people in there. Alright. Too much slope. I think the issue is that we try to achieve too much over here. Too much parallel type railroad. No, we don't need parallel. We just need... Is it the fact that it's not a tunnel? Because we need it to be a tunnel. It's not going to work otherwise. You do realize it's not going to work if it's not a tunnel. What's that? That's not the right thing. This thing. Alright. It won't do it. That's because you're trying too hard here. Go straight. What if you just go straight? There's something about this. It's not deep enough. That's what it is. Alright, good to know. Alright. Last attempt. You say that. It's not really our last attempt, is it? Well, my last attempt with patience. No, we're gonna get it. Oh, there it is. We got it. What kind of a tunnel are we using? We're using the brick tunnel, which is this one. Yeah, I even thought about that. Good job. Now bring it in here. Obviously you want it to go there, actually, right? Well, obviously not. Because I can't see the miles per hour part. Yeah, do it, but that's not which that's kind of the first half of it. And then from here we're gonna do the second half. We don't need it to line up to this. That's a sad truth. These trains are gonna slow down here. So what are you suggesting? You're gonna build like 9 parallel tracks until they get there? Pretty much. Pretty much gonna build all these tracks. There it is, 75 miles per hour. Perfect. And that's how we do it. Is that how we do it? Yeah, that's how we do it. And now what? Well, now there's a big merge coming up. Not necessary, really. You could just demolish the old piece of track. Ooh, that's a sharp curve too, I just realized. There's a bridge out here. Alright, well, we'll demolish right up to the bridge. And then after that, I bet we're going to have a nice enough curve. Yep, there it is, 75 miles per hour. And then the parallel partner, PP, parallel partner of track. Excellent. So, hopefully, these lines are now working. These lines. This one line, hopefully, is now working. And it looks a bit... I would say it looks better. I would have to say it looks better. Do we demolish this? Yeah, we don't need it. You got a lot of track around this part here, Mr. Gentleman. Right, next up is the fun part, Express NYC Chicago. After Chicago, we are going to add... Yeah, just ignore Bay City. Los Angeles transfer. Platform 2. 3. Doesn't matter which platform as long as it's not that one. Alright, you're not doing it. I don't know why. Why would you not do it? Do you need to go to Bay City? No. Alright, I know where it is. The problem is somewhere near Minneapolis, probably. Right here. What's going on over here? Is this a real tunnel? Hopefully it's a real tunnel. Alright, what about here? Is this a real tunnel? It's a tunnel underneath a tunnel. We're checking if there's any pieces of track that are just blatantly not connected. Sometimes that does happen. Also, you didn't check if all these things are high speed. They must be. Oh, what's this? Not electrified. Is it going to go forward just a bit? Or is it complaining only about the electricity? Hopefully I built that tunnel correctly. Oh, and would you look at that? There's a piece of forgotten tunnel. We're going to delete it here because, you know, what if? That's why. Alright, is the line working now? Yeah, it is working. So people from, you're telling me now that people from New York City can get to Los Angeles on a train with only one stop in between? I am saying that, yeah. Sharing a track with a slow train when you get there? Yeah, that's it. That's the one. Well, that'll be interesting to see. This steam train and that, the one that's coming, in a competition, in the drag mode. Waiting for free path. Are you serious? It's a free path. You have nothing to wait for. What is it waiting for? Free path. That's why you put signals, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. I was referring to myself. Mr. Kusan, why aren't you putting signals? Because this train now is complaining. We have a signal here. We have signals everywhere. But what are you waiting for? Maybe a signal up here could help the general public. Perhaps facing that way? Actually, you know what? That train is pretty intelligent. It's gonna come up to here. That train, the purple one, the one we're complaining about, is actually gonna wait until the high-speed train passes. That's what it's waiting for. Which is nice. That means that we're going to get high speeds on that train. Now I gave it a signal. It can go wait up there just so that the blue line, which I'm sure is now clogged up. Are you sure? There is only one train on the blue line. Somewhere probably in Chicago. Right, Chicago. How big are you? You are 1,057 people big. How are your cargo things? Piling up. That's good. Not really. 52. 51. Alright, that's nice. Now, I do believe... How is our oil just in general? Are we shipping enough oil here? We're only shipping 372. I'm not sure if it's a problem with demand or supply. It's probably with the demand. We're not shipping enough. Well, good news is we can potentially upgrade the length of these trains. See, the North Loop is actually shipping all this, but why is it shipping so much unrefined fuel? The ideal would be it's shipping a bunch of refined fuel. I'm trying to see where's our train at, our high-speed train. It's going to pop out of this tunnel any second now. Any second? Is it stopped? Oh my gosh. This is why we don't like sharing tracks. It's waiting for a free path. Unbelievable. Well, it'll take a while, I guess, for the trains to figure out who's more important. Clearly, I want this guy to be more priority, but is there a way to do that? Is there a priority? Manage vehicle. We can put the maintenance cost high. No, let's not do that. It's probably losing us money, so we're not going to do that. Edit all the... You know what? We are going to do that. Yeah, there we go. Apply. There is no priority, though. Yeah, because I've never seen that, so that's probably why. Now, it's a shame that this station is going to speed by Bay City. Oh, was it waiting for this guy? It was waiting for this guy. Yeah, that's why. I was silly to do this because honestly now this guy has to wait behind this guy. Oh, that's embarrassing. We are bad managers of trains. I'm gonna have to solve this pretty fast. The way you solve this is you make the other train a high-speed train as well. Is that so? Well, that could be fun. We could demolish this farm around here and actually just live with the fact that this is our station in Bay City. But I want another station here, right here. Well, that's not what we're going to do this episode. This episode we are going to... Anybody getting on board? Everyone's getting off. Okay, some people are getting on. Alright, everybody's getting on. Alright, so this train is doing its thing. I would like to upgrade it to a faster train. Why not, right? Why not upgrade that to a faster train? So we're going to send the Born Beauty to the depot. Where is she? Here she is. 61 people on board. Hopefully it goes to the right depot. Now we're going to have to snake it around a bit. Oh, this is terrible. Is this really yeah, this is very, very terrible. I'm so happy that we're doing it. Yeah, it's not gonna happen the way you want it to. What if we just... ooh. That's not a nice S. We need a nice S. That would be the nicest type of S, and then sort of right here. Would this work? Would people let me do this? Alright, this is the messiest part of my whole map. I'm very sorry about that. But Seattle has always been kind of just a mess in my map here. I never really had plans to grow it. Go into depot. Perfect, good boy. Now, where's our other purple train? We're going to upgrade it. We're not going to really make it longer. It's pretty long already. Manage vehicle, modify, upgrade, and this one is not going to be electric either. It's going to be a really fast steam train with not that many carriages. Now, there was something called the Pacific. We are on the Pacific, right? We can get 75 miles per hour, right? Yeah, that's right. Okay. So, we're not going to do the Super Pacific or anything. I think that's for really long trains. Passenger, we're going to go with 75 miles per hour. Agora, full metal. That's Soviet. Yeah, that is Soviet. So what? Wait, the BC-4? Where's the BC-4 from? Capacity 20, so this train is 162? Okay, good to know. And everything below that is slower, except for that one, so... And this has a very fast loading time. I think I'm gonna go with the BC-4. Alright. Replace. How do you replace? Steam. I thought I was doing this already, but apparently not, so we're doing it again. Pacific, passenger, BC-4. Oh, you didn't add it. You didn't add it. That's also a problem. Buy. Add. Passenger, BC-4. How many can we get there? I forgot the length of the station. It's probably 180. Probably 180. 160 capacity. $17 million. Alright, let's go check it out. Let's see what we've done here. Is that it? Whoa. What did I just replace? Did I replace something going to the depot? Because if I did that, I'm the... No, that's the Born Beauty. I replaced the vehicle. I don't know which one it was. I really thought it was this one. Where is it? Hopefully it's not my electric speed train here. No, it's not, but the train is going 69 miles per hour. Okay, we have the... Potentially, I upgraded this one here. Interesting. We upgraded the cross-country train line. Huh. Well. Good, I suppose. Because we did send the other one to the depot from the blue line already. It's in here. So apparently I'm going to have all my trains be this train now. Which would be great, actually. 160 people on board. Not on board, but potentially on board. Okay, find the other train you're looking for. There is a big traffic jam on this here line. Manage vehicle, replace. I hope this is the right vehicle. It is, hopefully. Alright, they're all going to be Pacifics. Is that what you're telling me? Yeah, that's pretty much. And you're going for... It's from 19... What year is this? From 1925, so yeah, pretty old. Passenger, BC4. We're going for that one. Now our platform clearly it fits, right? Or is it just sometimes it's glitched? No, it fits. That's nice. Nice to know. I'm just gonna check what the length here is, because is it 240? It's not 160. It's 200. The platform here is 200 long, which is unique because each segment is 40 meters, and there's nothing between those two. Okay. Now I don't know if it's gonna go really fast along these segments here between the two cities. But hopefully it doesn't keep this other train too backed up. Currently it's just waiting at the platform. It's waiting for a free path. This actually has turned out to be pretty disastrous. We need more signals, don't we? We do need more signals. Let's put a lot of signals here just to keep things rolling. I'm not gonna put them too often, but enough that it can approach the next station even if someone's there. I hope it's not stopping. Finally it's moving. There's probably like a billion people in the other cities waiting for this train, which is a very, very big shame. I guess they need more signals on the paths that they share than the paths that they don't share. Now, there's only one train on this line right here, so I don't know why I'm putting signals for one train, but, you know. Right, perfect. Now, this station clearly does not have enough. I'm interested to see what's going to happen here. Right. Pause the game. You have $5 million. We're going to upgrade this live and live time right here. Seattle can have a bigger station. It obviously needs more cargo space for cargo, but at the moment it does need more passenger service. How much more? Well, at least 200 meters of it. So I'm guessing this is 160. No, you'd be wrong. You'd be wrong. It's clearly 120. Alright, 2 more pieces. There we go. There we go. Live upgrading. Never done that before and never will again. I lie. I am lying. I'm doing it for you here now and in the future. You can be sure of it. Now the big question is if we're going to make money off everything that I've done, all this upgrade and all the patience. I hope that people will go across my country on a train and not be all like, oh, yeah, now we want to take the plane, it turns out. Because clearly, well, hopefully bigger planes become available. I'm sure they will. I'm sure they will. At the moment. Alright, one last piece of track here. Brilliant. I think that'll be good. And just connect it up and give it something to do an interchange here with. Not an interchange, but a sort of one of those. And give it a signal, and you're good to go. Are we good to go? No path. Turn around. You're good. 93 people on board. Don't tell me there's no path. No, you're just filling up with more people. Good for you. That's a smart decision. This was painted purple, so we're going to go ahead and keep that tradition going. Was it the deepest purple? Well, it should be, I guess. That's pretty nice. It's too deep, though. Too deep of a purple is too deep of a purple. Right, we're gonna go with a little bit more of a magenta purple, if that's a thing. Our electric train is probably really far down the path. No, we were paused, so it's probably just coming out not right now here. It's going 82 miles per hour. Now hopefully it can really pick up some speed ahead. 83. Yeah, it's taking forever to pick up some speed. But max speed is 99. This is gonna pay off if there's no traffic. We'll keep a tab on this one open, 45 miles per hour as it approaches the shared track. Well, we're just gonna have to hope. That's all we can do. I guess I could double up the track, but that would be quite the upgrade of this station. Here are our little trains doing a little bit of work. Not really making us money. Alright. 210 people want to go cross country. Alright. Are we gonna... Capacity 160. Are we going to duplicate this train? Well, we don't have the money, even if we wanted to. Alright, paint it somewhat dark blue. That's a Spirit. So, moral of the story is we have a lot of traffic here, and your experiments are not going to work. That's the moral of the story. Let's watch all these people get on and off. Now, it's not like City Skylines where they actually just, you can see them all getting on and off. That is a lot of people getting off though. Now 150 people are going to flood into the city from, what, this cargo hub? Seriously? Where did they go? Oh, this is upsetting. I don't see them go anywhere. They're going in the tunnel. Guys, there's no way out. They're coming out of the sign over here. Alright. Brilliant. Okay, that was well planned. Doesn't matter, we haven't upgraded the station yet. We want to know how much money this guy's gonna make. Which guy? Where is he? He's gone. No, he's not here yet. He's in the tunnel. I don't know. That train is either too fast or not fast enough. Yeah, it is too fast. Look at this. This train's already on its way to New York. When it has dedicated track, it's at 99 miles per hour. I know exactly what happened. We didn't make it stop on the way back from Chicago. Alright, that's okay guys. This is all okay. All I can tell you is that the next time it comes around, it's going to be full. Is that all I can tell you? Yeah, 147 people are waiting for it, so I can tell you that... What can I tell you? We made $50 million while I was talking. Let's pay back my loan. I'm afraid our strategy's working. We have to, with the next $15 million, we're going to upgrade that red train on the loop line. And I think we'll finally have a decent kind of passenger service. Did you know if you just patch this up, people are gonna... You can send trains to Philadelphia again? Okay, but this is the time when we have no money, so... That would be that. Whoopsies. Forgive me there. We're just staring at this train until it brings us money. Right now you're minus 7 million, buddy. $1.5 million to bring 70 passengers, not the full way. Okay, well I think, let's see, are more people in Chicago getting ready to get on this train? Hopefully they are. But they're not. It's because you need more loop line vehicles. Let's do a quick check here. What lines are balancing and which lines are not balancing. The East Coast line, you just totally wrecked it. Oh, because no one's going anywhere. They're all just standing around. Oh my gosh. Is it the signals here that's the problem? Just send them all to the depot. All these misbehaving trains are all going to the depot. Is that so? Are they heading to the depot? I pray they are, because that line is screwing up everything for me. Also, you never connected this end here. This is kind of a big deal here. You need sort of a little entrance from the side there. That keeps people happy, and it makes it so that you can transfer to the other train station. All these little things are going to help us, but once we're going to bam out so many loop line trains. Even these stops here, no, they're not. These stops are not doing too great. This is kind of the abandoned loop line. I worked so hard on it, and it's kind of the abandoned loop line. You literally wrecked Oklahoma with this loop line. Here they go. 13 people on board one of those stinky, dirty trains. Wonderful. That is just wonderful. I want to see if New York City is going to grow from having a new train station. 874 folk. Alright, 160 people on board. And there's already 35 people waiting. I really hope that it fills up to the max. What can I do to do that right now? This train is not going to the right depot. What depot does it think it's going to? Oh boy. I need $10,000 really bad. There we go, and I need more money for this side. Turn around, go to the other depot. Hopefully there's not a signal in the way. Oh, you connected it completely like a fool. Alright, try it this way, like a proper connection. Maybe if I put it on a line, train East Coast line, and then tell it to go to the depot. Heading for depot. That's the spirit. You already have one of those trains in your depot. Why are you not just selling them? Yeah, you want me to sell it? Fine, I will. Let me just check the age here. 23 years. And over here, 23 years. Oh, that is the one you sent. Okay, good thinking, good thinking. I think you're good. We're gonna send the Statue of Liberty girl train, this one, going to the depot. This might take a while. And we have to upgrade the station, but I'll do that in a time lapse for the next video. Meanwhile, you just stop. Let's stop. Hopefully this one gets a free path pretty soon. Speed it up. You can speed up the game now. You don't have to wait around. Alright, now the Lady Liberty is coming back. Alright, well, thank you so much everybody for watching. Next episode, we are going to... Well, I don't know what we're going to do next episode. We're going to keep editing cities and hopefully expanding things. We might send a bunch of trains to Philadelphia, New York, and Boston on this end, and then finish working on the West Coast, where we need to do a bunch of upgrades and improvements, and everything everywhere needs to be improved, because our system's falling apart. But it's very brand new, so you'll see that happen. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. Have a good one. Bye-bye.